Do it live. Hello and welcome to Quick Build After Dark. Today we'll be building a Lego set. Shocking no one. It's going to be the Friends apartment set you can see behind me, obviously. And we're about to go live on the Instagram. Hello and welcome, Instagram audience, to the worst live stream ever made of all time. Ever. And yeah, we're building the front set. Hunky dory, right? So let's go. I'm gonna grab the piece I need. That's this freaking big thing. And then I'm also gonna grab the thing I built earlier. It looks like a weird hot tub thingy move over. I think you just ram it here, and then the cafe community cafeteria or whatever the fuck is gonna go here, like the roof of it, and then the tower goes on top of the cafeteria. Cool, right? Okay, we're here building a friend set. You can see my other Instagram posts. There's the way I built the other part of this, so it looks like a modular. Isn't that cool? Aren't I very original? I saw a building, I went, let's make that a fucking modular. I'm sure no other Lego fan's ever done that. Oh, there's swearing in the first minute. That is bad for our metrics. It's like nobody already watches this. It's gonna be worse now? Okay, let's get this bag out. Got brother from another brick watching again. Another bricks. I always fuck up his name. It's because his name is stupid. Let's be real. But yeah, there were alternatives he could have gone with, and they probably would have been dumber because we all know. Shit, I actually forgot BFAB's real name for a second. Still don't remember it. Never mind. I was gonna insult him personally and use his name. I want to say it's like Peyton, there we go. I fucking remembered it, bitch. That's what's up. That motherfucker Peyton is watching. And as you all know, he has nothing better to do, so he's watching my dumbass build Lego. Geraldine! That's the fucking... Look up that dog called Geraldine. That sounds like a TIE fighter. It's fucking incredible. Literally, it's a dog that comes out of the vent and just goes like a TIE fighter noise. I can't do a TIE fighter noise. Here, let me try one more time. We'll see if we'll lose more audience members based on making this noise. Okay, I feel like that was pretty fucking good. I am really impressed with myself. Shit, okay. Okay, next annoying noise I can try to make. I'm gonna try to do the Chewbacca name. Roar. That was really bad. Ready? Hey, George Lucas, cast me in your next Star Wars. I can do the Chewbacca noise. You know a joke is dumb when I laugh at it that hard. Denise is here. Denise isn't rejecting me personally this week. That's nice. I'm glad to see that Denise is here. Denise actually recently purchased that big Lego rocket and was trying to be a bad influence on me and get me to buy one, and honestly it almost worked. Like, I'm a little embarrassed to admit that it almost worked. I almost ordered the Artemis flight system, which I will be buying eventually. Let's be real, I have no self-control. That's Chewbacca when he's getting some good. Whew, man, I wish we had a way to display the Instagram comments some days. You know what? I am going to try something right now, just for everybody, just to see if I can make this happen. I think I can get, like, Instagram. No, I'm just displaying a small Instagram. That is not what we wanted. I was hoping I could display just the chunk where the comments are for Instagram, which, actually, let's get clever with this. Maybe I can make the window very tiny so that you basically only see the comments. Guys, we're working, I'm cooking with something. We're presenting stuff. Okay, share screen. Try this bitch out. Oh my god, look at that. We got a tiny little me with another me watching me in the past on Instagram. Okay. It's not quite what we want, but you know what? I think it's getting pretty good. We got an infinity mirror effect happening here. And as much as I find that hilarious, that's not the goal here. Anyways, that was a good attempt in sharing our Instagram comments. StreamYard, which is the service I use, is kind of shit. So like, we're working with what we have, which, as you can tell with this show, that is pretty much every part of Quick Build After Dark is just working with whatever we've got. And yeah, I am building this friend set because obviously I had that dumb idea to turn it into a modular, and that very quickly became a very expensive project. And then now, once I finish the build and find out the way they have it kind of set up, that you can put the roof of the other thing on the other side, I may have to completely rethink what I did with the modular. So, we're going to go to the drawing table. That's not the phrase. We're going to go back to the planning. I'm going to change it. Probably we'll see at the end of this build. We'll see how it works, because it is set up in a really interesting way that you can totally stack these bitches, put a different roof on the floor, that kind of shit. It's really fun. And I'm really happy about it. I'm getting a text from a friend. Ooh, multiple texts from friends. Look at that. I'm so popular today. You would almost assume I wasn't a huge fucking loser. But, audience, don't forget it. I am a huge fucking loser. And that's because I'm building Lego on a Wednesday night while drinking. And next week I'm going to spend probably like 4 days dressed as Star Wars characters. And then next month I'm probably going to spend multiple days dressed as Star Wars characters. So like, if you needed any more proof, there you go. It's in the pudding. Which I always wonder what the proof pudding is. Like, is it the chocolate pudding? What kind of flavor is proof? I imagine it would taste best as cold. Yep. Yeah, that's what I tried to say. That's exactly what I was trying to say. What are we doing here? I know how to build Lego, I swear. Look at this shit. Booyakasha. Don't you love it? I like building these buildings because friend sets have like a simplicity in their building, but they also are really fun. So like, it really works for friends sets. Good job, Lego. Pat yourselves on the back. The simplicity is also beautiful in the friends sets. Another news, Barad-dûr was finally announced after fucking, almost a year? I swear I heard a rumor of a Barad-dûr like last fucking year. And, well, we finally got a look at it, and it looks pretty good. I know I, for one, will be buying that day one, but that's just because Nicole is very obsessed with Lord of the Rings, so we're probably going to buy that and, build it. And watch the extended editions, probably. And I'm hoping this time to build it before we finish the extended editions and then start watching the Hobbit extended editions. Just because, you know what, I feel like the Hobbit extended editions really, they're not as good. They're not as good as, the Lord of the Rings, which is fucking awesome. And Theoden's going to show up, and we're going to pour out a drink for my dead homie. Pour one out for the dead homie. Whatever the fuck. That guy, he's dead. Look it up. That's a fact. That's a nice way to hear that somebody died. Sorry, let me do that more professionally. The actor known for the roles such as Theoden in The Lord of the Rings, that's King of the Rohirrim, he has passed away. And I don't know, he was like 76, so not a bad run. Honestly, I feel like 76 would be too many years for me. I'm hoping that around 50, that's it, But we'll see. Maybe I'll last longer than that. I know I'm going to be a very, very begrudged person if I live past my target date of death. But, that's just life. Maybe I'll still be fucking around with Lego, so it'll keep me youthful or some shit. Maybe I won't hate myself. Whatever. Maybe I'll start to like myself again. Woo! What a day to be alive. I fucking love being here. I'm hiding from my trolls on YouTube. That's why a BFAB is here, apparently. He can't have his comments displayed. Well, I wasn't actually trying to display them. I was trying to make technology work to find a way to display. Wait, I was displaying them. What am I talking about? You ever just watch somebody lie straight to your face? Because that's what that was. But yeah, I wish we could get some YouTube trolls. As of right now, we don't get a lot of viewers, so not that I really give a fuck. I always tell people the exact same thing. I'd be building Lego regardless. I'm a Lego fan guy. I like building the Legos, and that's what I do every week. And I was gonna drink anyways, which actually is less true lately. And I know I've talked about this one before, where I try to drink less, but then I do quick build after dark once a week. So that gets thrown into the guitar. But it was good. I did not drink yesterday because I was saving up my alcoholism for today, which now I have noticed that I do not know where the sticker sheet for the set is. That is embarrassing. I wonder where that went. I'm weird. Maybe it's in an instruction book. It was probably in that like cardboard thing that you get the instructions in. And yeah, I'm gonna probably do a very short technical difficulty break where I pull up the technical difficulty thing and I go find the stickers real quick. Also, Jake Sadovich is here. Sorry, Jake, I'm running away, but I'll see you literally next month. Brick World is pretty much a month away. I can't fucking wait to see everybody in the community. And once again, technical difficulties. I'll be back. We're back with a cat. Everybody look at my cat. She's very cute and very small. And she will fuck with the Lego any chance she gets. Ready? I'm going to do something horrible and let her near the Lego. Okay. Don't fuck it up, Hera. You're doing great. Okay, I found the stickers. It wasn't the cardboard thing. I swear I checked it, but... Sniffles McGee over here. I swear I checked it, but I guess I fucking didn't. Nope, there goes Hera. She has already given up on the stream. It's funny because Nicole is right now in Halifax, actually having dinner with HFX Bricks. I don't know if they still are having dinner. That'd be kind of a long dinner, I'd assume. But she's not here. And every night, for a while, both kitties were cuddling me, and it was fucking awesome. I was so toasty in the kitty cuddle party. Sounds horrible. The kitty cuddle party sounds just awful. And the last couple nights, no cats. Haven't woke up with any cats. Haven't gone to bed with any cats. And it's been very sad. I'm very lonely without my pussies to give me the love and attention that I so deserve. But, yeah, c'est la vie, right? I do love this color. It's a bright light blue, I believe. Let's check the Bricklink inventory real quick. I think it is bright light blue. Oh, there goes the basement lights too. Great. Hey Google, turn on basement lights. You bitch. There you go. She listened. That happens quite a bit because why would I make a timer that is about an hour long? Yes, I go to the cats when my wife ignores me. Exactly, BFAB. Why would I set a timer that's an hour long when I have an hour-long show? And then to set up the show, I need to be down here before that hour. That would be a good question, and I still don't have an answer for you. Maybe one day I'll edit that routine so it doesn't do that. But I don't even remember where I set up that the basement lights do that. I just know that Nicole is very bad at turning off lights, and that's why pretty much everything's on a timer. Because she just, I don't know what it is. The light switch will turn things on, but turning them off, that's where the disconnect happens. Can't do that. I am also pumped to see you again, Peyton. Hopefully we have a good Brick World this time. I think it's going to be great. I know I'm going to be so happy to hopefully not be anywhere near fucking New Hashima or whatever the. Sorry, can't complain about that. But yes, I do not want to be next to them. If there is another big fucking build happening that is there for 4 days setting up when I've set up in an hour and a half, I most likely, if that is the case, will just fuck off from my own table and find other people to hang out with, like Peyton or Jake or Samuel Hatmaker. I don't know. Say other names. Sam Malmberg, because I know that guy pretty well. And yeah, stuff like that. I am very pumped for the brick world. I don't even know if I've contacted many people who are coming or checked in or anything like that. But I got a hotel, so that stuff's squared away, I guess. I'm so excited. I'm gonna literally shit, which hopefully I don't, because I will be in that Krennic costume quite a bit. I've also ordered my custom shirts that are the Krennic themed, so I don't have to wear the Krennic outfit the entire time, because that gets warm. And then also, I've been given advice of, if you wear that, people will keep feeding you alcohol, and then you'll get very hammered again. Which, I'm not going to say that's not going to happen again, but I'm just not going to be as emotional about it. Going to be emotionally detached from the reality of my situation. Which is a funny joke, because that is when we once again find out if this house is getting sold, because that's the date that the due diligence ends on my house of selling it. So, we'll see. I'm not banking on it at all, and I don't have any hopes of it even happening at this point. So, hopefully that means I will not be emotionally downtrodden by that. Some people have suggested I go to therapy. They're correct, but I can't afford that shit. Sorry, very dumb jokes from Joseph today. This is a cool little blue room. This is like Picasso's blue period, except nobody's bleeding a blue period. Oh, clever use of these new. So there's a newer axle piece that we've. I guess it's a pinhole piece. Ooh. BFAB, you are right. We all do need a bit of therapy. So let's go to Secret Joseph with the piece. So we got this piece sticking out, and then they make a little window with it, like a little an eaves trap, fucking the thing awning. There we go, a little awning with it, and then they use these pieces to then connect it to the top of the piece. Oh, look at that cute little awning. Now fuck off, Secret Joseph. Nope, I forgot. I got to remove him from the show. That's the trick to Secret Joseph. I just remove him from the show, but I still keep the camera on. In this case, we'll see. When we go to Secret Joseph again, I'll forget how to do that. So, yeah. That sounds like a you problem. You're the audience watching this, and it's your fault. I love a good awning. I also love little alcoves. Some of those little alcoves. Good place to, give somebody the shoot in the alcoves. Fucking, if you have not seen the movie In Bruges, please check that movie out. That fucking movie is a banger. It's got Brendan Gleeson. It's got Farrell. Terry Farrell? No, that is Jadzia Dax from Star Trek. It's got Colin Farrell. There we go. Is it Colin Farrell? Whatever the fuck his name is. It's got is it Rafe? Sorry, Ralph Fiennes. For some reason, that dude thinks his name is Rafe. Rafe Fiennes. That's not a name, bud. It's not a name. Your name is Ralph, and Ralph Fiennes actually really rolls off the tongue better. And I will fight Ralph Fiennes on this one. So Ralph Fiennes, come find me. Don't at me. I mean, wouldn't that be an amazing Quick Build After Dark episode if I fought, I'm going to call him Ralph Fiennes, if I fought Ralph Fiennes mid-show Wouldn't that be really funny? I actually thought that there was a Ray Fiennes, not a Rafe Fiennes. I thought there was a Ray Fiennes and a Ralph Fiennes. Now I find out they're the same person, and he pronounces his name like an asshole. Yeah, that's a public call out. I will fight you, Ralph Fiennes. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that dude could kick the shit out of me. So maybe I should be eating some humble pie. But no, I have definitely... I don't know if I've issued many challenges to famous people. You know who else I would fight, though, who's famous? Pete Wentz. I don't know why. I don't know what he looks like. I don't know if I'd even win, but I want to fight him. Maybe it's because he made that show Umbrella Academy really bad, and he's in some band. And in Umbrella Academy, they use a song that clearly the dude only knew because he played Fallout. So like it's kind of like, come on, man, you're the music guy and you picked a song that you know about because you played the games of Fallout. Come on. Who else would I fight? Since we're on Pete's, I feel like I'd want to fight Pete Davidson, if you know who that is. And I'm pretty sure we would fight a little bit and then both get tired and then both do copious amount of drugs together or drink a lot. I'm pretty sure I'd be the reason to make that guy unsober. So Pete Davidson, maybe keep away from me just for both of our own sake, I suppose. Wouldn't that be great if Quick Build After Dark, consistently getting maybe 5 viewers, got somebody like Pete Davidson to show up? How wild was that? I want to see who the most famous person I can get. Okay, probably I'm gonna have to go like really like B-level celebrities, but the most famous person I could get to show up on Quick Build After Dark. That should be a contest for myself to see if we can pull off just anybody with any level of fame. Like, I imagine it's got to be someone I already know. So at best, I could get a pretty famous painter, a very famous architect, or honestly, like an extremely famous hockey player. But I don't know how well that's going to play outside of Canada. Also, I do not know if I could actually get Daryl to be on this show. But we'll see. So if you're a big hockey fan, just try to figure that one out. Which hockey player am I talking about with that name that I said? Ooh. But yeah, we could probably get very B-level people on this show. And I'm excited to see how that goes. I think so far the most famous person we've actually had on was BFAB. You know, brother from another bricks. He's hiding from his YouTube trolls. They probably have some kind of AI to track him down. Also, not sure why this guy really has like a bunch of YouTube trolls up to get him. I don't get it. Because I say very terrible stuff on this. Fucking, there's a hair on this. Daryl, oh my god, Denise knows exactly who I'm talking about. That is really funny that Denise immediately was like, I know exactly who we're talking about. But yes, correct, Denise. It's a vaguely very famous hockey player who is like a family friend. So I honestly don't even know if I could convince him to be on this. But maybe I should try just for... Imagine getting that pull. Fuck. Okay. Now I'm having dumb ideas about pulling very vaguely famous people onto the stream. Chantel, don't show that comment off. Let that stay let that stay on YouTube. I don't know if I should talk about knowing people. You guys gonna use me to ransom to Daryl's? I don't think so. But still. I wonder though, like, how many people do you think I would need to email before I can convince somebody to be on this show? I have a feeling it would be like hundreds of people would need to receive emails before I even hear back from somebody. So, yeah, well, we're going to put this into the works. This is a fun little apartment. I think I'm building a stage. This chick's got a guitar. I think she's like a blonde girl named, I think, Nova or something stupid like that. Some millennial ass fucking parent name. Let's check. Yeah, it's Nova. Yeah, that's the fucking kind of name that millennial ass parents would give. Like, I can't talk shit. If I did have kids, they would have very stupid names. Nicole and I have already decided on them all. So, like, yeah, if that was gonna happen, very dumb names. So I can't really talk shit about parents calling their kid Nova. I don't know if I'm building this right. I'm short a piece that I don't know if I should be short on already. That's a little wild. I should have an extra of this specific piece. Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Oh yeah, HFX Bricks is here and apparently can't hear us because he's at the bar with my wife, which would be a very funny joke, but is true. He's in Halifax, and my wife is also in Halifax for work, and they're at a bar apparently. Pretty neat. I'm building a stage with a spinning thing in the middle that doesn't really spin because it's built a little too tightly. I really don't like these flat gears because half the time they just kind of like don't spin very freely. Maybe it's meant to be like kind of shitty, so you like spin her back and forth a little. You don't just like make her fucking spin around while playing. That would make sense. And having a venue, like a music venue right underneath an apartment building is probably the worst setup ever. Imagine trying to sleep with a fucking music venue under you. God. But I was at different Daryl, not the same one's house a bit ago, and we were playing the drums like very late. And he was like, "Oh, trust me, like even the boys in the house can't hear it." I'm like, "It's a drum set, really?" They also bullied me a little because I can't play the drums, and it's kind of bullshit because I told them very clearly I can't fucking play the drums. That like, of all the musical instruments I've tried to play, the drums have been, the worst for me. I'm very bad at them. So fuck you, Daryl. Who you might actually be watching. That'd be fun. I'm building a keyboard. You know what I love about a keyboard? It's not a piano. Boom, roasted. I don't know. Oh, it goes in the corner. This would be the worst concert hall ever if the pianist that is hiding in the corner the whole time. That's me in the corner playing the piano. No. Losing my erection. That's the song, right? That's the song, right? Is it a Radiohead? I don't fucking know. It's definitely not Pete Wentz because it's by somebody with talent. Boom. Man, just really going after Pete Wentz today. I don't know why. Don't even know what the man looks like. But I assure you, he's dumb. But, that's what I came up with in that moment. Ooh, let's add another thing to this. I'm really pumped to finish building this because then I gotta mock it onto another thing. I guess it's more of a mod because it's somebody else's build. But still, I'm pretty pumped for that. I do love modding Lego sets. Just, I don't know, it gives you a good base and then you change it. What is REM, Jake Sadovich? Is it Pete Wentz getting roasted again? Poor Pete Wentz. I'm sure he's over there being so successful, and then he heard me say that because he's watching, obviously, and he's just heartbroken. He's crestfallen that I would be making fun of him on this podcast, on this live stream. I know words. I know what this is. It's a live stream. It's not a podcast. It's like a burger place. Ooh, I'm thinking about eating dinner now, too. What should I eat for dinner? Oh, the song that I'm singing is REM. That is fair. I don't know how I didn't know that. I don't know why I thought that was also Radiohead. Although I'm very much one of those people where if you asked me, do I know a Radiohead song? I'd be like, I don't fucking know. But then if I listened to one, I'd be like, oh yeah, I know that one. Oh yeah, because I confused it with the I'm a weirdo. I do not belong here. That's Radiohead. The other one is Aria. Okay. Jake Sadovich is to the rescue. Not only does he design very cool Lego Ideas sets, he also knows the names of the bands. That band specifically that was losing his erection. Not Jake Sadovich losing the erection. The band guy in the song, he talks about losing his erection. I assume he needs to talk to our sponsor. Yeah, that's right. Our sponsor today is Blue Chew. No. I only know what Blue Chew is because they sponsor the Always Sunny in Philadelphia podcast quite a bit. Which, by the way, that is a very fun podcast if you like that show. And also, it's a great podcast if you don't like complete podcasts. So it's a podcast that doesn't actually have an ending. They just kind of stop making it. So, yeah. Check out very famous people making a podcast. And then, as always, I will suggest that everybody listen to the Fuckface podcast. That's F***K FACE podcast, which just ended, but is coming back as a different podcast called the Regulation Podcast. But it is fucking amazing because it's insane. It's like if this show was good. So that's very high praise from me. Because the show is not good. Also, there is a printed tile in this set. I know I'm not going to get to it today because I'm only at one module when I have to make 4 modules. And I did the base before the show, so, like, doesn't really count. There's also a ramp to this building that, like, I guess somebody in a wheelchair is supposed to be able to use. I gotta say, not up to code. No wheelchair would be able to go up that ramp. Come on, Lego. Get your shit to code. I know you're trying to include the disabled and representing people of different demographics, but get your ramps right, because right now you're misrepresenting the OSHA guidelines for an appropriate ramp slopage that can be traversed via wheelchair. Honestly, I kind of wish I Googled that to say very official terms. But since we do actually know the exact angle of this piece, let's find out if it's up to code for Ontario. So I'm going to type in Ontario wheelchair ramp code. Ooh, it came up right away. Ooh, maximum slope of 1 in 12. That is not a degree. We need a degree, guys. A slope steeper than 1 in 20. It's not even consistent across the board. What is this? I'm pretty sure, though, this is a 2x3 slope Lego. So let's pull up the slope. That's a 45. No, it was not a 45. I knew it wasn't a 45. It is not that piece either. Sorry, let's share the screen. Let's get you in on this journey, everybody. Presenting, share screen, 2x4 slope. I typed in 2x4 slope. That's why we're not getting what we want. We need a 2x3 slope. It's a 33 degree. What is a 1 in 20? That's let's go 1 in 20 slope in degrees. Ooh. Calculating slope in degrees. 1 in 12 is a 4.7. What the fuck, guys? I don't know math. Oh, a 1 in 12 doesn't actually say the fucking degree of it. Wow. Okay, it's showing me math, everybody. I'm getting mathed. Degrees. What the hell is a 1 in 20? A 1 in 20 is a 2.86 degrees. This is incorrect. We're getting lied to at this point. Okay, a 4 in 12 is a 33.3. It's a percent. It's not degrees. Okay, where are the degrees here? An 8 in 12 is 33 degrees. Everybody, I think that means that the Lego building is not up to code. I know, you were all on the edges of your seats. Lego, do better. Come on. In reality, the ramp also has multiple bumps on it. It's really not a good ramp. It is Lego bricks. We gotta kind of like give them a bit of permission. Although I gotta talk shit about. So a Lego designer I actually know who designed Lego Ninjago City Market. Which is weird that it's the market. There are not a lot of stores in that market. Use a protractor to calculate the degrees. Please, I'm not doing math. I'm not gonna protract what a 1 in 12 is. I'm just gonna assume that the Lego one is not up to code. But yeah, I was talking shit about the Lego Ninjago City markets. Not a lot of stores. Could have been more stores. But they set it up in a way that this guy in a wheelchair can get all the way up to his office. Like, there is a fucking like trolley thing that goes across. There's a lowering ramp so that he can roll across it. There is an elevator in the back of his office. There are 2 steps before you enter his office. It's actually ridiculous that is a Lego set mistake. And when I was talking to Marcus, the designer of it, at Brickworld last year, I know, I was very drunk. And just gushing about his good design. I don't know if I brought up the fact that the set is not actually wheelchair accessible. He put a lot of work into making sure it was, and it fucking didn't quite make it. So, Marcus, what the fuck? One day I should make a video of trying to get the wheelchair up Ninjago City Market? I don't know. Just pretend that it's right. It's the market. Oh, this one needs a bunch of white stuff all over it. It's my average Saturday night. Hey! Okay, I don't know. I don't know what the joke was. Don't ask me what the joke is. You're probably looking for comedy or a reason why jokes would be made like that. But no. This is not a math podcast. We're not going to talk about ramps anymore. Unless you want to talk about the weirdly edible ramps that grow in nature. Nicole watches a lot of foraging videos for some reason, which is wild because if you tried to go, hey, Nicole, do you want to go on a hike? She'd probably tell you, no, I'd rather shoot myself in the face. So pretty shocking that she watches all these foragers. But I feel like if she was like, let's go foraging, I'd probably be like, sure, we'll be back in like 10 minutes when you realize that foraging means being in nature and bugs and probably hot temperatures. And cheese goblins abound. Gotta watch out for them cheese goblins. Okay. This floor has a bit of the other color, and then it becomes green. It's just a lot of green. It looks like a slime pit, or maybe some Mountain Dew. If we had some dark red in here, it'd look like Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter, which I still need to inventory that. I have that right there in the bin, and I really need to inventory it. I actually have a shit ton of sets I need to inventory, but I've been a little busy at work, so I haven't had time to inventory a set. I know, shocking. The guy who normally has time for everything hasn't had time to do something. Very sad. Why, yes, very sad. Anyways, it's an ordeal. Shit, I'm not following these correctly. I have a feeling there's going to be some protruding windows on this part. Ooh. If you guys know I like something, it's when it protrudes like a cock. Yeah, that's our highbrow comedy. The highbrow comedy of Quick Build After Dark. Where is this piece? I'm using some bright green. And there's green, and there's lime green. Honestly, lime green can fuck right off. It does not belong in nature builds at all. If you find a way to include lime green in your build, honestly, kind of impressive. But I hate it for nature. It just doesn't look right. It doesn't even meld into the other greens properly. It looks like Mountain Dew. It looks like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle took a shit on it. That's what lime is in Lego. Lime Lego bricks, wrong. And I blame Modulex for that. Because Modulex sucks. And everybody should know that Modulex sucks, but it's very fun. But I'm pretty sure they're the first ones to have lime. I mean, they're actually the first ones to have a lot of colors. They have a bunch of colors that LEGO hasn't even reproduced ever. I'm pretty sure the black is even called like Modulex Black because it's not the same. Neither is the white. Nah, I think the white's the same actually. But I have some of the like coral pieces over here. I try to get the most orange possible, but yeah, this is like Modulex coral-ish. Don't know if it glows under a black light. I think we figured out it does not glow under a UV light, not a black light. So I can't really sneak it in the MOCs too much, but c'est la vie, right? I do really want to see if I can sneak some Modulex into a build one day, but honestly, the connections are pretty shit. Like, it's pretty shit. Modulex kind of garbage. It's I know most people have never even gotten to touch Modulex, but I've had the privilege of touching Modulex quite a bit, and I'll tell you what, I'm not impressed. Not impressed by the Modulex. I don't even know. I actually have a tiny little bin of Modulex that I got last year at Brickworld because we signed up for a bunch of events. Because Nicole was like, you should go to events. And I'm like, I'm really not a panels person, but I'm more of a panel person. Jesus Christ. I'm not much of a panels person. So going to panels sounded like shit to me. So I went to some panels and was like, fuck, this was a waste of time. And then like I wanted to get involved in the Great Ball Contraption because they're like, oh, it's Great Ball Contraption. I'm like, sweet, that'll come with a motor. Didn't come with a motor. Had to buy a knockoff motor for $5 US, which was a pretty good price for a knockoff motor, to be honest. Pretty good motor. I don't actually know where it went. I think it's in a bin somewhere. I mean, isn't that all LEGO collecting and building? It's going, I have that in a bin. Do I know where that bin is? No. Why do you ask? I'm surprised there's no 1x4s in lime here because, I don't know, it's a very common piece. It was on the pab wall for a while. It's on the pab wall so frequently that Brick and Nick makes little bricks of it that has a Twitch logo, a weird Bellish logo, Instagram, and YouTube logo. Wow. Good job, Nick. Look at that. I should add that to my name brick somewhere. Yeah, whatever. Let's not do that now. I'm building green. Because this build is green. I don't know about you guys, but I hate putting windows into frames. Normally, when I open a set that has like windows and frames, I'll just sit there and just get it out of the way because it hurts my fingies and I don't want to do it mid-build. They're just like such a tough piece to get in. And I feel like almost impossible to get out. Like I've gotten them out when I need them out, but fuck, it's a nightmare. Still building. I think I packed up. Oh no, my Bob's Burgers mock is over there. One day I need to redo that mock and make it even better. I'm going to make it like actually better modular style for the set. I just made it like a Lego modular. And turns out when you try to stick to that kind of style, it kind of sucks. Okay, windows are all done. And I got to figure out what I completely missed building just 2 seconds ago. There you go, I figured it out. Woo! It's so green. Fucking Mountain Dew green. Shit, I'm getting confused because they use some corner pieces, but then they don't use corner pieces in other spots. And it's got me in a tizzy. Just in a tizzy. Because like normally I pride myself on being such a quick builder. That's the branding. But when they start fucking mixing up pieces like this, I get so confused. Shit, that's... No, I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right. It's very stacky. Very brick stacky. You gotta follow the brick stackies. If you miss the brick stacky, then you don't stack the brickies the right way. And that makes everybody sad. And we don't want to have sad people watching the show based on my terrible building techniques. But I think we will. I'm gonna pound my drink while the rhythms boom. Oh, the secret word today was anus. Nobody said it. Nobody guessed it yet. Too bad. Ooh, that's a strong one. I made my drink kind of weak today, being like, oh yeah, I don't want to get like trashed, given I'm having like 1 or 2 drinks while doing the show. Woo! Well, the stacking is making me sad anus. Sadanus Hussein. That was his name, right? Which reminds me, there is a guy at fucking Rooster Teeth, Rip. Oh shit, I forgot they like shut down Rooster Teeth. I haven't talked about that at all. Just be obsessed with that shit. Still am, still listening to some of their podcasts, but kind of dropped off everything else after, you know, all the sexual assaults and whatnot. Google it. Not going to go into detail on it. But there was a guy there whose cats were named the same names as Saddam Hussein's kids who were executed. I think it was like Uday and Kusei. And that's what he named his fucking cats. It was like, wow, that guy should have gotten canceled for that shit. Like, what the fuck? Who does that? Fuck Jack. Sadanus. There we go. That's what I needed to do. Ooh, yesterday I had a fucking curry roti. If you can get roti where you are, get it. It's fucking so good. I was craving it, and like, I live in a very animated shows outside Red vs. Blue at Rooster Teeth. There were a few. I can talk about those in detail in a second. There was Ruby, spelled with a W, and there was Camp Camp. Honestly, they made pretty good shit, but I really dropped off of it after they, like, I was a first member forever, where I paid money to like get premium access to their content. It was like an OnlyFans, but sadder. And they took away like grandfathering in that system, where I was paying like $20 for like 6 months of it. It was a really good deal for something that I watched quite a bit. And then they like doubled that, but took away the grandfathering, and I was like, ooh. They also didn't go out of business. They just got shut down by Warner Brothers, who owned them. So, like, honestly, it was a mistake to sell your company to, I think it was Full Screen that they initially sold the company to. I know a lot of them. I know a lot of details about this stuff, so can talk about it 4 hours. Woo! But, like, they had multiple scandals, and it was really sad because a bunch of assholes really fucked up. It was a fun thing that I would have liked to keep going, mainly just for the podcast, because, like I mentioned, Fuckface, that podcast, check it out, is fucking incredible. They totally could just start a new one, and they basically already have, because a bunch of their podcasts are continuing, some with different names, some on the exact same RSS feed, which is really funny. So it's kind of like nothing really happened to the people I give a shit about. No offense, rest of Rooster Teeth and old new employees. Feel very dismissive about that, but honestly, there was some good shit happening, and it was kind of sad that they got fucked over by, you know, shitty employees that weren't even part of their company anymore, and also by corporate overlords who were cunts, clearly. But it's very sad to see something go after 21 years. I have been watching them for all 21 years. So if you didn't know, that's like most of my life. Maybe not most. That's like, I'm going to generously say, to not give away my age, that's like half my life, basically. So, okay, more than half. I'm younger than that. Shut up. I am very sad to see them go, and I don't think they deserve that. And like near their end, listening to their podcasts and just hearing their company shut down made me very emotional. And I really am sad that they no longer exist. Which is funny because like a bunch of other shit was ending in my life, and I was like, I'm 25. I am not 25. I've been watching. Sorry, Archer ended this year, and a bunch of other things have ended this year that like I really enjoy. So it was. It's been tough. It's been a little tough, but that doesn't matter because I got a new fucking job, and I fucking love it so far. I started on a day recently, and I fucking absolutely love it so far. And tomorrow I get to see it get installed, and I'm just really excited to, get the thing in my hands and go, this is what I'm going to be dedicating, I don't know, hopefully the rest of my life to. So yeah, I'm pretty fucking pumped about that shit. So I guess that's what got me over the sadness of losing two very important things to me. Obviously, I don't remember anything else that ended, so I guess the other things weren't that important. That's a good thing, good way to look at it. I think it's an Adventure Time where Jake the dog just goes, you see this mug? This is my favorite mug in the world. And he just throws it out a window. And I think that's the best way to handle some of that shit. Just go, well, I liked it. It's happy for the times it got, but it's dead to me now. Except for the podcasts are still putting out. Once again, check out the Fuckface Podcast. Regulation Podcast is the new name. I'm very excited to listen to it because it sounds like now it will have less polish to it, which is a wild thing to say because if you listen to those other episodes, you're going to go, wait, there's less polish than this? And you're also going to go, why am I listening to this? Why did I listen to Joseph? That man is insane. And I went, yes, I'm going to listen to a podcast you suggested. What could you listen to, you insane man? And I'll tell you what, it's that. And also, yeah, I'm just re-listening to it because there's not enough of it coming out. And also it's fun. Let's get bag number 5. Woo! Bag number 5 has some wild colors in it. Is this the correct bag? Yes, it is, because joining us on our adventure is Zach. Now, if you don't know, it says in the description here that Zach likes to kill small animals as a hobby. He's psychologically unstable and is being looked at by the top psychiatrists in the country to make sure that he is not allowed onto the streets beyond. Oh, this also says he loves Cheetos. Interesting. So we're going to build Zach now. It's actually really weird because these instructions show building Zach. That's the pose he's doing. He's doing this with his C hand. He's going like he's ready to jerk off a very large man. Like a man very tall. This is dick height for that man. Obviously, we're assuming that Zach is ready to jerk dudes off. And who are we to deny that for Zach? That's what he wants to do. We gotta respect that. So let's build Zach. He's got spiky hair, and I assume this is a logo that's like a reference to other Lego sets. We'll just assume that. Oh, his legs were stuck in a window. Wow. They're actually really stuck in there. I pulled really hard. I'm going to actually damage this window a little. I know Graham has a bag of like 8,000 of those. We'll just grab one next time there. Oh, yeah, okay. Build a roof. We're building a roof. So it's using these new like slopey slope pieces that are an interesting piece because for all intensive purposes, the 45-degree 1x2 slope serves the exact same 2x1 slope, I believe. Serves the exact same purpose, but these are new and curvy. And then now we also have this piece, which, let's go to Secret Joseph, who I obviously forgot to turn the camera back on, is that piece. And the other piece is this piece. So they're using these pieces to be the frames of the top of the window. Now let's kick Secret Joseph out. It's actually very cute. I'm very much enjoying the simplicity of it. I think that's what I'm always missing in my own mocks is like you can just do something simple. It doesn't need to be insanely intricate. So that's the problem. I get insanely intricate, and then I go, wow, this looks like shit. This would have looked better if I just went for the simple thing. And then obviously I'm like, well, I'm not changing it now. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Every day is a journey. Don't forget that. Okay, we're adding some leaves to the outside of this. I guess Zach's apartment has leaves. Zach got them leaves. Because you should make like a tree and get the fuck out of here. That's what he says to people when they comment on his leaves. Because he's Zach. He's ready to jerk off a very tall dude at all times. He just puts his hand up and he goes for it. Which, no judgment towards Zach and his proclivities for jerking off tall dudes. Okay, we got a leaf built. I love doing plant stuff in Lego because they just do it so simply in sets and it looks great. When I try to do organic shit in Lego, I'm just like maybe a little too obsessed with getting everything perfect, but it's a plant. It's not supposed to be perfect. That's like exactly what you're not supposed to do with plants. Shit, I don't know what color flowers I'm supposed to be putting on these. I'm just putting the things, the color of the fish. You know that fish that is like a pinkish color inside it? That's the color we're using. No, coral is what Lego calls it. Okay, perfect. I don't have to say the word salmon. Fuck, I said it. Anyways, that's the word I say weird. Leaves. Let's get some leaves up in this bitch. I love me some plants. I know it's already a green throw-up color, but now we're adding plants to it, so it's making it more bearable. I love me a bearable flower. Ooh, something's going to go on the outside. I'm putting arms in these flowers. Arm and flower. Arm and flower sounds like a terrible version of Arm and Hammer. I guess it would be Arm and Hammer's flower that they sell. Hey, Arm and Hammer, get me on the horn. I want royalties for Arm and Flower. Which is really funny that I'm pretty sure that actor, Armie Hammer, is actually Armand Hammer, which is the name of the company. It's called Armand. He's Armand Hammer, like the third or fourth. And I think he, like, did something and got canceled. I don't know. He's still the heir to the Armand Hammer fortune, so I think he's doing okay, to be honest. I think he's going to survive his Hollywood cancellation. Okay, I don't know what color these flowers are, but I'm going to just hope that they're... Shit, I think I used too many coral ones somewhere else. How could I have done this? I can't believe you've done this. I don't know what accent that was supposed to be, so just pretend that was a British? British? Question mark? Oh, it's 3 different colors on here. I have to use a lavender flower on the other leaf. Wow. Oh, shit. The arms were actually a place to hang a potted fucking flower. Holy shit. Mind fucking blown. That blew my dick clean off. I am now a eunuch? I said a Munich. Yes, I'm a city in Germany. Oh, shit. I was supposed to use a dark leaf there. Fuck. Curse these eyes. And also, Lego instruction colors really need to work on the fact that almost everything's a different fucking color by the tiniest degree. And they're like, look, they're all in the same bag. And you're like, okay, even a kid would get this wrong, but I guess the randomness makes it fun, right? See, as a child, that would have driven me insane. I would have literally shat my fucking dick off once again. But I might be a little autistic, let's be real. I'm not gonna like stolen valor, that kind of shit, but I might be a little. I might have a little smidge of it, which is fine. I don't think it anybody is less for having that particular issue. I'm gonna fucking very carefully tiptoe around this shit. Not like I tiptoe around trans issues, where fuck J.K. Rowling. If you forgot, really don't like that J.K. Rowling. That's her last name. It's Rowling. I refuse to refer to her by her proper name. Just like she refuses to refer to people by their proper genders. Boom, boom, boom. Wow. Didn't see that one coming. I didn't see that one either. I'm really, really impressed with myself. Like, pat myself on the back for that one. God damn. I've been shitting on her like that. Wow. I'm so proud of myself right now. Everybody out there, I hope you're proud of me too. Because I'm trying my best. Whoa. Oh, I swallowed that weird. Just realized I need this remote for Anime North. So I'm just gonna like quickly. There you go. It's in the place where it is set up. Torlug will be at Anime North next week. We'll be in the hall with the A. I believe it's the A hall. And we will be doing a ritual sacrifice at 10 a.m. on Sunday. So be there for the ritual sacrifice. We cannot wait. We've already set up a virgin. Well, we don't know if they're really a virgin, but you know, it's a modern day. It's very hard to find proper virgins. And also, like, by definition, what does that really mean? You haven't done. Like, are you a virgin of eating olives? We don't know. It's like I said, very vague. So yes, we, as Mikey is asking, we also will be providing snacks, like probably some olives, which will not be fed to the virgin, you know, for obvious reasons, because that's the qualification we're using to call them a virgin. Yada yada. Shit. I believe I used some pieces in the wrong places. Or not. Or did I? Okay, these are looking good. Okay. I'm working on it. Look at this. There's a lot of triangle pieces here. And triangles, as we learned earlier in the episode, I'm not good at triangles. Don't understand angles or what a 1/12 slope means. Because if it's not Lego, I don't know what it means when it comes to pretty much everything. Stick to duplex. Okay, Mikey. Well, whatever that means, we will stick to duplex as best as we can. I think I'm building a computer right now. Ooh. I don't know what kind of weird computer has like a water and then a poop bowl in front of it. Maybe this is a mirror. Who are we to judge? It's definitely a mirror. And it's definitely a poop bowl, like I said. Whatever a poop bowl is, it's a bowl of poop you put on your desk. I assume you exfoliate with the poop. Maybe it's like special poop. Like a monkey ate some gravel or something, and then it pooped it out for you to exfoliate with. Maybe it moisturizes as well. We don't know. Actually, my favorite face mask that I get from Lush also exfoliates. What you do, you put the mask all over your face, and it turns you blue. You prematurely blue yourself, obviously. And you leave that on for 15 minutes. Then you get in the shower, and it's got like chunks in it. So when you scrub it off, it also exfoliates. How smart is that? Lush thinks of everything. Also, you know that Lush makes good products because they advertise how much they test on animals. They're always like fighting animal testing, you know, fighting for animal testing. Because they know that if you test it on an animal, that means it's good. I think I've reiterated that multiple times on this podcast, but I just want to make sure that you all caught that. And also, real quick, Lush, if you try to sue me, there's this thing called parody law, or in this case, this is technically a comedy production, so I'm allowed to say stupid shit because I believe, based on a standard audience, that could be interpreted as a joke. Also, Lush has a factory right next to where I rock climb, and it smells delicious every time I leave. Like, you know when a soap smells so good you want to eat it? That's what it smells like every time I leave rock climbing. And I'm like, man, I could eat that soap right now. And then all the labels, though, They tell you not to eat it. But with Lush, it's so natural that some of it is edible and it doesn't taste that bad. Like that mask I'm talking about tastes pretty good. But like, you do rub it on your face, so maybe they thought about that a little. Like, hey, if you taste this, is it awful or is it like bearable? And it's bearable. Honestly, I could probably just straight up eat it. That's how bearable it is. Oh my god, I'm trying to build a chair. Ow. You guys ever find that like red Lego, yellow Lego is very inconsistent with the colors? Like it looks like minorly discolored at times when it's just the color it is. Red Lego, red Lego, yellow Lego. It's very dumb speech thing that you can do to practice speech where you say red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. And you just like kind of just say it over and over. It helps with your enunciation, I believe. But I just realized I can say red Lego, yellow Lego. And it's very similar, but I think you want the leather for the enunciation. I'm building some pretty sweet looking little chairs. Let's go to Secret Joseph real quick. I know we're trying to wrap this up, but look at those sweet little chairs. That looks like a chair you could fuck in, which is the category that I put all chairs into. It's chairs you can fuck in, or chairs without backs that you can fuck in. Turdeth, you're late, you bitch. You're around an hour and 6 minutes late. I'm just finishing up this bag now. Eat the chair. I don't think I'm going to eat the chair. Just like Andrew didn't eat the pencil. But you know what? I appreciate the suggestion, Turdeth. I very much respect your opinion and congratulate you on that. What is going on here? Am I building this wrong or building this right? There's a piece that goes... Oh, shit. I'm just dumb. I'm just very dumb. Okay. We're good. I built it wrong. That's what. You're early. I'm not early. This show starts at 8 p.m. Just Eastern Standard Time. Or Eastern Daylight Time. I don't know which one we're in Eastern Time. Forget that you just say Eastern Time if you're not sure. It's a thing that saves me a lot of effort on emails. It's amazing to just go, in Eastern Time. Nobody's like, oh, it's not daylight savings or it's not saving daylight time, whatever the fuck. Yeah, not that anybody gives a shit. They know what you say. If you're saying Eastern, you're fucking saying Eastern. Isn't this exciting? Ooh, there's a light shining on this little place that Leo lives in. Leo must have some rich fucking parents. He's got a light. He's got a phone stand. Saving moonlight. No, only the Moon Knight can save the moonlight. Shit. Ooh, there's a pen in this hole. That's what she said. Wait, what? Now I'm building a computer. The other one was definitely a mirror. No way this guy's got two computers. That would just be excessive. He seems to be editing a video. Let me guess. Leo's special skill is that he edits porn. As we can see in the sticker here, this is the beginning part of the porn where they have clothes on. So he's editing the beginning, obviously. And later on, he will edit the sex part. Honestly, I have like a lot of pity for people who have to edit porn because, God, that must be awful. There must be a lot of weird shit you gotta see and edit out. And I have a lot of pity for those people. But, you know, it's a living. Ooh. I finally replaced the nozzle and extruder on my 3D printer, so it's fucking doing amazing. I'm wearing a shirt. Leo's an editor at Rooster Teeth. Well, he used to be. He fucking used to be. Yes, Mikey. It was an editor at Rooster Teeth. Ooh, I'm building what appears to be the least sittable office chair I've ever seen. Also, Mikey, if you're not busy after, you want to play some Halo? Actually, if anybody wants to come play Halo Infinite with us, feel free to send Quick Bill Bricks a request on Discord to be friends. That's an open invite, I guess. We're almost done. Which is a horrible thing that apparently Eric Andre says to a lot of his guests is just the "we're almost done." If you haven't seen Eric Andre before, it is boy, that's a show. Okay, we're done. Thank you everybody for being here. You got 10 extra minutes from me. You're welcome. I will send you a bill directly. You can sign up on our Patreon. We don't have a fucking Patreon. Actually, we do have a Patreon, and I need to fix it because I think the like top tier means you buy my entire Lego collection, and it is a very low number considering how big my collection is. It's a very non-sittable. It's a very non-sittable chair. Okay, let's go directly to it. So it's this weird thing here. Let's get a better angle. But I think a mini doll can actually sit in it. But if this was a real chair, it'd be completely unsittable. Okay, let's kick Secret Joseph out of here. Okay, thanks everybody for being here. We'll be back next week at 8 a.m. Just 10 minutes for Turtle. Yeah, because you were late, you bitch. Also, only 4 minutes for Turtle because you were that late. We'll be back at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's 5 p.m. Pacific. Wow, look at that. I know conversions. That's also 6 p.m. Mountain Time. I don't know if that's how the math works. And 8 p.m. Central. Wow, look at that. I know time zones, except for Mountain, clearly. Maybe. Yeah, we'll be back. Check out Jeff Van Winden's stream. He does Canadian Lego Builders or something. It's a stream that I've tuned into before, and it's pretty good. And sometimes David Coitus is on it. I feel like we should get David Coitus on this show one day. That might be the most famous person we can get on Quick Build After Dark. Anyways, like and subscribe, hit the bell. I swapped some time zones. No, I didn't. Mountain Time Central is 8 p.m. right now. 5 p.m. is definitely Pacific. Mountain is the one that I'm not sure about. Mountain Time. Mountain Time, it is 7 p.m. right now in Mountain Time. Yeah, didn't I say 6 p.m. Mountain Time? Get the fuck out of here, Turdith. Oh, and once again, the slogan of the show, go fuck yourselves. I'm going to end the stream now. Ending it.